We started our visit by having dinner with Barry's family at the Golden Lion Hotel, where we also got involved in a trivia night that let the team down on a question about Australia. The next day, Angela and Susan showed us the sights. The church was founded in 1129 during the reign of David I as the parish church of Stirling, and it takes its name from the medieval term for the cross of Christ's crucifixion, the Holy Rood. It was destroyed by fire in 1405, so the earliest part of the present church dates from about the 15th century. Mary, Queen of Scots, most likely worshipped at this church, and her son, King James VI, was crowned here. And this is where Tommy's funeral was held. Now it's Tuesday, probably the 23rd, and we're at Stirling Castle. Stirling was hotly fought over, and the castle frequently changed hands. Its long, turbulent history features William Wallace, Robert the Bruce, Mary Queen of Scots, and Bonnie Prince Charlie. Bloody battles waged nearby include Wallace's great victory over the English forces at Stirling Bridge and Robert the Bruce's decisive defeat of Edward II at Bannockburn. And here are the roses. And look who it is!
Surprise!
The palace was the childhood home of Mary Queen of Scots, and the design drew upon the European Renaissance fashions to show off James V's power and good taste. The palace interiors have been recreated as they may have looked when the King's grand scheme was complete. Costumed interpreters in the royal palace help you imagine the 1500s when it was the childhood home of Mary Queen of Scots. They discuss the palace's history and the intrigue that took place within its walls.
But it was all a mind game, it was all a trick, because the Queen actually didn't sleep in here. So this is why I like to call it her private office, because it really is not like a bedroom the way that we understand it today. Out of all the things she did in here, she didn't actually use the bed to sleep on. It was just for show and it was just ceremonial. She did have a secret bedchamber where she really slept, and that was a bit more like a bedroom, the way that we understand it. It was for her safety, because back then you couldn't trust anyone, not even our most trusted visitors that were coming in here. They were very paranoid about potential assassins.
Looking at the Stirling Hills. Okay, there's Wallace's monument. This is a beautiful view. I wonder what these were.
So that's it, at the moment, that's where the tapestries are.
Oh.
They're in there just now.
Storerooms.
Yeah. So, like, they used to keep guns in there, and I think there was a jail in there as well.
Looks like little jail windows, doesn't it? Angela and I managed to climb the 138 steps to reach the Hall of Heroes and Wallace's sword. And what a large sword it was. It was a two-handed sword, so he wasn't a giant, as some people thought. So Angela and I have come back down. We're going to sit in the sun where the other two have gone right up to the very, very, very top. It was too difficult. People coming and going on that tiny little circular staircase, falling over each other, trying to get by. The young ones, however, managed the 246 steps to the top. And this is the view. Apparently, up there is Ben Lomond. And around here, Stirling and the castle. And the bridge somewhere. Castle's over there. We went back to Angela's and met more of the family, including Thomas, who was only about 3 when I last saw him, and Kyle and Ian, who came bursting through the door.